What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. We had the famous Brian Carroll here, number 48. Brian Carroll's his son, 483, pro rider. And Rachel had to scurry me off to get back to work, but we were BSing. We also have Tony Melandra. He's another dual sport motocross rider. His son's an accomplished BMX rider and motocross rider too. But I just got hit with a comeback. This is a 2020 Kia Optima. Customer request. We'd like an oil change. The front brakes are noisy, and she would like the rear brakes replaced. We replaced the brakes. What was the date here? Let's find out. We said last month. Last month we did the front brakes. So in July, a little over a month ago, we did the front brakes. And I'm going to tell you how to deal with this type of comeback. So we use this product line on probably 99% of the jobs, and we normally have no issues with it unless the customer induces a problem. Meaning the customer is spraying too much tire, jizz, and shine on the rotors and pads when they're cleaning them, or they overheated them, they're purple, blue, and hard spotted, and that's all driver error. Or they're Uber and Lyft driver, or a mail truck driver, and just bus drivers, all their brakes squeak and squeal. This is because the lady really doesn't drive that much at all. So I'm going to show you how to handle it. So she's had this brake job over 30 days out, and then you can see the non-directional finish in the rotors. And what's happening is the brake pad is following the non-directional finish, and with the humidity and moisture that's going on here in our environment, a false grinding noise and some squeaking noises from the front. We do not have to redo this entire brake job. What we need to do is either drive it longer and harder and bearish the brake pads in, which we don't have the time here to do that. It could take 500 to 1,000 miles for that to happen. What we're going to do here is we're going to replace the friction material only, and then that will help bearish the brake pads again and to the rotor surface. If we started over from scratch with new brake pads and rotors, we are going to have the same problem with this customer because of her driving habits. So within 30 days of driving, the braking period of the pads and rotors still hasn't seated in. And I don't want to tell the customer that it still takes more time to seat in. It could take this lady months for her brakes to seat in based on what I see here for over 30 days of driving. And we just don't want that experience for a customer. So we're simply going to change the pads. We may change the friction material to another product line, or we may go with the same product line and a little bit more of an aggressive road test today, and that should minimize the brake noise. But people who are easy on their cars and certain product lines have some noise complaints, but we don't want that. So this is my approach. We're going to leave the rotors there because they already started to wear away the non-directional finish, but not very much. And we're going to swap out the friction material, and this should ease the burden of what she's experienced during the break-in process. Thanks for watching.